I'm a final year computer engineering student, the Women's Commissioner for the Ghana Engineering Student Association, as well as the President for Women in Engineering KNUST chapter. As I mentioned, I'm a very proud computer engineering student who is so enthusiastic about everything relating to technology. So I would say from childhood, I've been so intrigued about everything relating to technology, from phones to laptops to TVs. So I would say I was the type of child that would always want to open up things to see what really makes it work. And from that time, I knew that I want to do computer engineering. So it wasn't a surprise to my parents when I decided to choose computer engineering as my first choice, and by God's grace, I got that. I would say that I've really grown in terms of knowledge and hands-on experience. So my journey so far has been so amazing, and I look forward to more exciting things to learn. Okay, so I would like to mention 3 major courses that have really helped me. So the first course I would like to mention is the data structures and algorithms. We did this in our 3rd year, and then I believe it has really helped my problem solving skills. The second program or course I'd like to mention is the computer architecture and then digital systems. They really helped me to grow in terms of understanding the architecture of computers. And lastly, my personal favorite course, which was software engineering. We did that last semester, and I love it because I was able to work with a team to work on a project which we call Compacts. And then I was really excited about the course because my team members were very supportive. I always looked forward to working with them because I knew that every time we meet, I always learn something new. So it helped me build my team working skills as well as my managerial skills as well. Wow, so I would say that every single day in KNUST has been a memorable moment, but then I would like to mention just one. So on the day of the She Codes Club Adwoa Challenge, I really remember clearly the joy I felt seeing the ladies compete amongst themselves. Because from the first day, I remember seeing how the ladies who came, how they didn't really know much about programming and about Arduino. But then through the course, they were able to learn, they were able to practice. And on the day of the challenge, I really saw wonderful projects, which I'm so excited to see because they've really grown in terms of their knowledge and their skills. So that was one major or memorable moment which I would always keep to further notice. Wow, this question. So I would say that it's not been easy at all balancing the many activities I have on my plate. But then my 2 major support systems were first off having my to-do list. I always make sure that my to-do list are prepared the night before the next day, so that when the day comes, I know exactly what I need to get done. Now, I don't just have these to-do lists, but then I complement it with setting alarms. These alarms make sure that I'm in check of what I need to get done. They remind me that just when you have to go here, just when you have to get this done. And they've been really supportive. I would also want to mention how I've really been supported through my friends and then my lecturers. They remind me that just when you need to get this done, just when you need to go here. So that's how I've been able to balance everything through alarms, through my to-do list, and through the support systems that I have around me. Okay, so the major club I would want to mention is the She Codes Club, which is under WinE. I was privileged to serve as the club coordinator, and it's really been amazing because personally I've also grown in terms of my knowledge and then my skills as well. Last year we were privileged to go through the Arduino course, which helped me to better understand Arduino, even though I knew about it, but then I was able through the club to increase in my knowledge and then actually work on projects as well. So the She Codes Club is one of my major extracurricular activities aside leadership in the college as well as in church. So in my first and second year, I was given the opportunity to work with Educate Africa. I was supposed to work with their social media team, generate content for their social media pages. And this required me to really read and understand what goes into the world of cybersecurity. So I really found myself interested and in love with what I was learning. And that got me the name Ethical Hacker Girl, because I was always reading and posting about things relating to cybersecurity. I also had the opportunity to intern with Tallow Oil and then Guinness Ghana. But the funny thing is that with Guinness Ghana, even though I was a computer engineering student, I was placed in the electrical engineering team. And I took that as an opportunity to really learn more about electrical engineering. I got very familiar with using the multimeter amongst others. So as I mentioned, I'm a very proud computer engineer, and then my 4 years so far have been a journey of learning. So I've been able to develop my skills in programming languages such as C, C++, Python, and then Java. I've also been able to increase my knowledge in terms of networking, in terms of cybersecurity, and then I've gained proficiency in using PowerShell and Active Directory. And I feel like computer engineering actually pushed me to learn all these things, for which I'm very grateful. Okay, so I have faced a number of challenges, but then one outstanding one was with the learning of the programming languages. So even though I was very enthusiastic about the learning, I kind of struggled. But then with the support of my friends, I was able to actually pick up and practice more. So whenever I had a problem or whenever I wanted to learn about these languages, I always looked for students in my class who were very good in those programming languages. I would go to them, seek their help, and then they were more than willing to help me. So those are my futures. So I would have a very tall list of advice I want to give, but then I would just want to mention 3. The first one is time management. Even though we are in a university, it looks like the time is yours, but it's so easy not to get things done. So I would really encourage the first years to actually manage their time very well and ensure that they are making progress in getting things done. My second advice would be with connecting with our peers and with lecturers as well. Knowledge is in people and with people. But if you don't connect with people, you're not going to be able to harness what they have for you. So you make sure that you attend programs where you are supposed to attend, but you don't just attend and then leave without connecting with people. But use that event as an opportunity to take the contact of the people that you meet, so that in the future when you need them, you know that you have their contact and then you can reach out to them. My last piece of advice is make sure you learn a programming language. We're in a world where everything is moving towards technology and you don't want to be left behind. So while you are here in school, make it a point to learn at least one programming language which you can boast about. So I'm blessed to be in College of Engineering because I'm surrounded by lecturers and students who always motivate me to do better. So I remember that when I was going for the position of my departmental women's commissioner, which is the Department of Computer Engineering, it was actually a classmate of mine who felt like, Josephine, you can do this. So he decided to take it upon himself to actually buy me forms to go for this position. Aside the student support, I had a number of lecturers who actually pushed and motivated me. So I've really been surrounded by a very supportive environment, for which I'm very grateful. Academically, I hope to be able to pass my final year and then graduate the first class. And then personally, I would want to be able to pursue networking and then cybersecurity after school. So I look forward to that venture which is I. Two simple words: transformative journey. I've really seen myself grow over the years. I've learned, I've unlearned, I've cried, I've laughed, and then all of these have helped to build the lady I am today. So my years in school have really been transformative, and I'm excited for what God has ahead of me. Thank you.